Hi, my name is Cindy. If you're new to my channel, I like to make makeup videos, nail videos, hair videos, and exercise, just any kind of lifestyle video that I think you might be interested in. If that's the kind of thing you like, then please subscribe. And today we're going to do a look with our Jeffree Star gold-blooded palette. And if you want to see how we did this look, then keep watching. Hi guys, so today we're going to use our Jeffree Star gold-blooded palette. You know, I ordered all that Jeffree Star stuff off Macari, and then I got sidetracked on the Pat McGrath stuff. So we're going to do some of this. And the reason I picked this palette is because I wanted to do kind of an orangey look and orangey peachy look, and I didn't see anything. And this had a lot of pretty colors on it. So let's get started. Because we all got to get ready for work. So let's see, this is kind of orange, so we're going to put that in the back corner. There's I lost my microphone. Put this back on here. Sorry about that. I was making sure the light was still on green. So let's try this orange here in the corner. Just a little blob. You know, I have my Singe palette. It didn't really have a lot of orange in it. The new one does, but I didn't really want green. I've got a bunch of green, so I didn't think that I needed it. So I'm just using, I don't know if this is the big brush. This might be the big brush. Kind of swoop it over. And we're just playing this as we go. And then we want some yellow. Let's look at a little bit of yellow. On the top row, they've got some yellow here, so we're going to try that. I'll go ahead and use a different brush. Make sure I got it wiped off, because yesterday I wore red, white, and blue, and I did not put any primer on because yesterday, I don't know what it had to do with, if it was primer or what, but something had my eyes, you know, the skin, not the inside of the eyes, but the skin really irritated and burning, and I did not do any extra scrubbing or rubbing or anything. So I thought, well, I wonder if it was that primer. So I'm just adding the yellow. That was on that top row. They've got some pretty pinks and stuff here too. This has been kind of a neglected palette. A lot of people don't like Jeffree Star. I don't know why. I think it's because maybe when he was younger he made some, you know, racist comments or something, but I don't know. I'm not going to say it because I don't know. Okay, so what else are we going to do? We've got some pretty red here that we could use that would kind of look good with it, maybe. Make it darken up this orange. Let's do this. It's not really a red. It's kind of a dark maroon. We got these browns. I don't think I'm really in the brown mood. Let's try this red. It's a dark brick red. So it'd be kind of orangey. Let me find my angle brush. There it is. Wipe it off because I had glue on it yesterday. It's kind of hard to see in that little mirror. I'm going to go ahead and line it underneath too. Then we'll add some orange back to it. You know, you kind of think of gold as kind of warm tone, but these have definitely got some cool tones in them. Try this orange again. Yeah, I'm just using, see, I've used this orange and I've used this kind of a brick red, and I've used this yellow. We're probably going to use this kind of yellow, gold yellow with this shimmer too when we're done. Like in the center of the eye, you know, on the lid. Okay, now yesterday I had that red, white, and blue look. I don't know if I mean, I definitely have not posted it yet. You know, I could back out and just do a short if I want to. I don't know how you guys like watching makeup. I like watching people put on makeup. I like putting on makeup. I did feel yesterday a little conspicuous at church, and I don't care. But it's no different, I guess, because I had blue and then a little bit of red on top. I don't know. And I guess my eyes was kind of burning too. So I'm going to take a little brush here, put a little water on it so I can see if that will help pick up the gold. Yeah. So we're going to try this yellow gold here. And I'm not really putting it over the whole lid. We'll see if there's any orange shimmer or darker shimmer. So the only other shimmers they have got kind of a green cast to them. I really like the yellow. So there's a white shimmer. It could kind of go on top, but we might use that as a highlighter. Put more orange at the corner. Yeah. Yeah, it looks orange, and that's what I wanted. But I guess in the pan, it looks sort of a brick color. I think it's a pretty color, but looking at the pan, it didn't, you know. A little bit more of the red. Now I'm going to take the red underneath, some more. Then I'm going to go ahead and wipe that off and put the orange for the closer to the center of the eye or the inner eye. Makeup has sure changed. You know, when we was young, it was just blue and green, maybe purple, and then, you know, it kind of added the neutral in it through the years for the no makeup look. Okay, so I think that's all the damage we could do with that right now, except for the brow bone. I'm going to use just one of these nudish colors, light colors for me, nude for me. There we go. Now we get the lashes on and they'll look great. Everything will look great. Lashes will make everything look good. So I got these new inexpensive lashes off Amazon, and I wore one set for 2 days, and then last night when I took out makeup, I forgot what I was doing and I put soap on it. But I didn't want to plan on wearing them a whole lot of days. I don't like those as well as these, but I think I'm gonna wear them today anyway. They're kind of different. Ooh, you know what I hadn't done? I hadn't had the light on. Sorry about that. Well, we'll finish it with the light on. So in the beginning, we didn't get the light on. Let's see how it looks since I got a little bit more light going. And we need something for the inner eye too. Maybe this, I'm not sure if this is highlight or color here. Here it is. But we'll see if that's just highlight or if that's got any color to it. It's got a little bit of a light color. I'm going to see about putting a little on the center corner. There we go. So back to the lashes. Let's cut some. But so I don't know what was making my eyes itch, like the outside of the skin. I don't know if it's old makeup, expired makeup. This gold one, but those were, the red one was I bought off Macari, but that, and I had used it before and hadn't had any problems with it. The blue one, that was mine that I'd had a lot of years. So I know it didn't have any germs. It didn't come from me, but it was older, you know. So I don't know. We'll see how this does. So I'm just cutting an end off of it to make them a little bit smaller. And I don't know if you guys knew, because y'all might be a different group of people that watch, but I told you my sister has got breast cancer and we're twins, and so she's been making videos. Anyway, so I had my mammogram. It was a regularly scheduled one. I didn't plan anything special. And mine's okay. So I'm happy about that. I get my estrogen for another year. Well, plus, who wants cancer, you know? But I have to have a clean mammogram every year or I can't have it. And our center, they lost their certification, and like all the mammograms for like the last 2 or 3 years didn't count. And but anyway, it's fine. It's under certification now. Okay. So pencil, which I need to get this back on my Amazon list. I said that yesterday too and didn't. So okay. And this is the first time I've did this color, so I don't know how it's going to look. I may regret it, but anyway, we've got it. The lashes will make everything look better, and we can kind of blend it in a little bit better if we still think it's too dark after we get the lashes on. Okay, I was looking for my tweezers. So I'm going to do another little swipe over it. There we go. And Nomad, has come out with some kind of anniversary. I don't know if it's 10-year or what. And so they re-released some. I used to have a Nomad palette, I thought. It probably came in an Ipsy box or something. Right now, I've spent some money on something else a few weeks ago, and I'm having to kind of watch my money. So, unless it's a good deal, I don't think I'm going to try to spend any more money on makeup for a little bit. These tweezers, I get them on there, and then they don't want to let go. This 10X mirror is making this blob of black really look dark here in my corner. Okay. The other eye. I'm going to do another swipe across, so that's the other eye too. So what do you call this look? Orange, yellow, sunshine. Gold. Orange and gold and yellow. Okay. Okay. So we can get this on. Okay, so how do y'all like these? I like them. I think they're pretty. They just don't have the little lashy feel to them. They're not as bad. I've bought some that just felt like plastic. They don't really feel like plastic. They feel okay. Now I'm probably gonna keep them on the list because I think these are like $8 or something. So like you could wear this one. Let's see, that's probably about 50 cents a pair. If you could just wear them once and throw them away if you wanted to, you wouldn't feel like you had to wear them a whole bunch of times. I don't think that's very hygienic, wearing your lashes a whole lot of times. So I don't like expensive lashes. I like, even like the lashy box ones, I wear those like, I get glue on them. If I wear them 4 times, if I wear them any more than that, I think, oh, these are nasty. So, and it'd be the same if you'd spent $30 on a pair of lash. You still wouldn't want to wear them all the time. Wear them. So I just like cheap lashes so I can throw them away. I just think it's more hygienic. So, okay. So now let's put on some foundation. Get my hands clean. It's already looking better with the lashes on it. We'll get the foundation on. We'll get it cleaned up. Alrighty. Let me look in the mirror. Make sure I got all the nooks and crannies. Nooks and crannies covered. I'm just trying to clean it up. Should take these rollers out. There, that foundation got rid of some of the extra that was real thick at the bottom. Alrighty, now powder. I didn't get that out. Let's get the mirror. Now the blush, this didn't have any blush to go with it. I don't have any Jeffree Star blush. So we're just going to use our Singe Beauty. Except that, you know, I've got my new blush from Pat. We'll see if that'll go. That's sort of a different tone. I think we're just going to stick with our Singe. It's kind of universal. It looks good with my skin tone. It'll look good with everything. Okay, that might be a little bit much, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and take these out. Yesterday, I didn't get my hair dried enough before I rolled it, and it was still kind of damp when I pulled it out. So I made sure I dried it good enough today. I'd set up fiddling around for a long time before I even messed with it. And so I thought that I had gone through with a blow dryer a little bit, but not enough. And these were okay. It was the ones at the top that were still kind of down. So now next thing we want to do is highlighter. I'm going to use this lightest one for the eyes. That's what I always use there. For the brow. Now then the pink, I'm going to put on the cheeks. Okay. Now we need to wipe off our lips. And I got some new, the City Lips and a tint. I was going to put it in my purse, but it's kind of expensive. I'm afraid I would use it all the time. And I just they say just use it twice a day, but I don't guess it hurts to use it more. But the more you use it, the more you're going to have to buy it. And it's kind of expensive. It's like, I don't remember what it was. I think I got it on the subscribe and save, so I got a little bit of a discount. But it's like, normally like $35. So this has got kind of a peachy shade to it, which is going to be all versus the clear. And I like the clear too. I can put, I don't know if I'm about a color anymore. Uh, I can use the clear at night. During the day, I just use regular, I think I got some L'Oreal or Revlon or something, lip balm. Okay, so that's the way this looks. Look, I'm going to take my rollers out. You guys don't want to watch me do that and clean up and everything. Then I'll come back, show you the finished look with my hair, and then I do a little fashion thing. I don't know if I'm going to put that at the end of the video or not, but I like to do a short. I'm trying to do some shorts. Seems like I get more views on the shorts. And I'm trying to get 1,000. I've got about 150 left to go. So if you guys are not subscribed, please do that. So right now I'm going to take my rollers out. I'm going to clean up this mess, and I'll be right back. These are just my Levi's I got from Amazon. Still fat. I got to where I couldn't wear them because they was too snug, but I've trimmed down enough where I can wear them a little bit now. And then we're going to wear this top today from Amazon. And we got our orange shoes and orange socks. Let's put those on real quick. There we go. So this was Amazon. I bought this year. And these, I think I might have bought them last year, but I didn't wear them very much because I was just so fat, and I'm still real fat. I would like, I got some super tight ones in there that I'm trying to fit into. So this came from Amazon. Sideways, it makes you look kind of fat because you got this big puffy thing. But front ways, you look kind of cute. And my hair turned out okay today because I got it dry enough. Let's see if we got a sweater. So I've got this yellow sweater. I've had it a long time. Good thing I don't get rid of my sweaters. It was an Avon sweater. How's that going to look? No. How's this one? This one here came from Macy's back when we still had one. We don't have one now. I don't know if anything's in that store or not. So I can wear this at work because it'll be cold. And then just if I get hot, just pull it off. I won't wear it to work. I'll wait till I get there. I know it doesn't look that great, but we get cold. You got to do what you got to do when you're cold. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.